Okay, so there's a lot of controversy of whether or not you should use these silicone end gaskets as part of your intake manifold kit, or if you should just throw them away. I checked a lot of videos and Googled it. Some people say keep it, some people don't use it, throw it away. Some people say just use RTV. Some people say put RTV on it. So I Googled it and I found this stuff, which is great. I use it all the time. I've never used it for this situation. Anyways, it's been sitting here, and my buddy Karl came over, who I would say he's probably a master mechanic. He's worked on thousands of engines, and he immediately told me it's gonna leak. So now I'm concerned, is it gonna leak or not leak? He said it'll be fine at first, but eventually it will leak no matter what. So I start looking at it closer, and I can see right here, this is not bonded. Just sitting on top, it's dry. So we're gonna take it apart and we're gonna find out, is Karl full of shit or does he know what he's talking about? And I'm suspecting that a lot of old timers know this and they learned the hard way, and a lot of newer mechanics are following for the labels, what it says on the label in Google. But anyways, we're gonna find out. Nobody else is saying why it doesn't work or showing why it doesn't work, so that's what this video is for. So I'm gonna pause it, start pulling this apart. These were all torqued to 30 pounds and have been sitting here for about 3 weeks. I loosened a couple of these in advance if you notice that came off too easy. All right, I'm gonna pause it because I can't do this with one hand. I gotta pull this off and it's gonna be heavy. Okay, so bolts are out. To avoid any controversy or questions or doubt, I'm gonna pry this off live so you can see that the edges should be bonded. I used copper coat on the gasket. That's the Willys pickup this is going in. All right, let's see if I can loosen this. No problem. Okay. So I gotta pause it so I can lift this with 2 hands. Be right back. All right, I just lifted it out, and I haven't touched these yet, but right away I can see the tops are too clean. I did put the Great Stuff Permatex on the top and bottom, as well as the corners. So I'm gonna peel this up. Just comes off clean. It barely stuck in that tiny little spot. The only part that's even having a hard time is in the corner, that one corner. The other 3 were no problem. That's just because there was RTV on the top and bottom holding it. But you can see there, it definitely did not bond to silicone. Having to scrape it off the metal. That's Definitely bonded to the metal. That's just the loose stuff hanging off the edges. But the metal, it's on there. It's not great, but I definitely have to work it a little bit to pull it off. That one's on there really good. It could be that I had some oil on that surface, but anyways, there we go. For the first time, Karl's not full of shit. He knows what he's talking about, I guess. Now you know. Don't use this shit. Just put a silicone or RTV bead across the top like everybody else is saying. Just get the corner good, and across, corner good. Leave a fairly thick bead. Let it skim over, and then assemble. All right. Thanks for watching.